All right, and then we have the big trick, and I guess the big lesson of the piece, where they all go to a dance, and it's a masked ball where all the women have masks on, and you have to kind of guess who it is, and you're betting. There's a lot of betting going on. A lot of gold dust is up for the thing, and everyone's trying to figure out who the Greek dancer Frida is. Frida Malouf, and they're having trouble finding it. There's also a Russian princess. There's Aurora Borealis. There's a Russian princess. There's a variety of things, and it's like, aha! At the end, the Aurora Borealis was Freda all along. But who is the Russian princess? Because they're also fascinated by who this could be. And then Cal Galbraith has ended up with Freda, and then is unmasked the Russian princess, and surprise! It is Madeline. And, Cal Galbraith is not happy about this, but is like, no, I got promised dances and stuff like that. And she kind of gives him the cold shoulder for a while until he finally kind of bites his pride. There isn't an outbreak of violence, which Malamute Kid is kind of keenly hovering on the sides to make sure that doesn't happen. But in the end, he just meekly goes up to his wife and asks, may I have the next round dance with you? The king stuttered. The wife of the king glanced at her card and inclined her head. So I guess this is, managed to break down the thing of breaking down the king, so that he's like, oh, I should realize how lucky I am with what I have, and also that the Mountain Kid they've gotten around those terrible women who enforce all the racial stuff of the day, and had a native woman get to dance at one of these things and be one of the great dancers that everyone's interested in. So yeah, it's not it's fine. I mean, as the story of it, of like, we're gonna blame white women for the entire racism that is going on here, is kind of bullshit. There's just the whole thing of teaching a wandering husband that he should value his wife, is kind of lame as well. It's fine. It's fine. Jack London has a definite way with the language. He reminds me of Robert E. Howard. I'm sure Robert E. Howard definitely attended to his Jack London as he was developing as a writer, because this has very much got that kind of a Jack London, Robert E. Howard could definitely hang out in the same magazines. No problem, I would think. Slightly different genres, but Malamute Kid could be a Conan figure, or fairly wily kind of Conan figure, maybe less violent, maybe less violence in Jack London. But yeah. So that's the wife of a king, the wife of I think it's the wife of a king. Let me take a look at. Make sure I got the wife of a king. Yes, by Jack London.